Buying RAM for a computer isn't so easy. There's a lot to take into account. How much to get, what speed you want, and whether it's worth paying a few bucks more to make the inside of your computer look like it's been slathered with rainbow sherbet. Ah, delicious. But one specification people don't talk about too much is how many ranks of RAM modules you have. And I'm not referring to how many Steam achievements you have unlocked with the same RAM kit. If only that were the case. Memory rank is actually a group of memory blocks. You see, each rank has a 64-bit bus that connects your RAM to your motherboard. And one stick of RAM can have 1, 2 or even 4 ranks on that stick. Generally speaking, more ranks are better because your system memory controller can access rank separately from the others. While the CPU can't access every rank at once due to the modules themselves sharing the 64-bit bus, it can start an operation on one rank while another rank finishes up another task, a process called interleaving, that can reduce memory response time and slightly improve bandwidth despite not increasing the bus width. But should you care about this? Are the performance benefits actually worth worrying about such an esoteric topic? It turns out the answer is yes, especially if you are running an AMD Ryzen CPU. Certain games are more memory dependent and can see noticeable performance increases when running on more ranks of memory, and even some productivity applications like file compression programs can also benefit. And there's more good news. You don't necessarily have to go out buy a special dual rank module to take advantage of the speed boost. Many of you probably have 4 DIMM slots on your motherboard that can operate in dual channel mode. If you fill all 4 slots with single rank DIMMs, this is roughly equivalent to a dual rank setup. In 2 slots, if you're only rocking 2 sticks of RAM, this situation in which you'll have those 2 rank modules, but how exactly do you know how many ranks there are on your RAM module? Ask them. Although a common explanation is that a single rank memory has chips on only one side, while dual rank modules have memory chips on both sides. It can be hard to tell how many ranks a stick of RAM has just by glancing at it. Even if it doesn't have a head spreader, sometimes modules that appear to have memory chips on both sides actually act as one big rank. And then you have the fact that trying to figure this out in your BIOS or system utility doesn't give you an accurate answer either. Some RAM modules will have R1 or R2 to indicate whether they are single rank or dual rank, respectively, and quad rank memory is quite unusual on a regular desktop, so the odds are you won't be seeing too much of it, and that isn't too helpful. You might try to look at a spec sheet or try checking online resources where users have compiled lists of single and dual rank memory kits. Now it also turns out that because modern memory integrated circuits or ICs tend to be 8 gigabit capacity as opposed to the standard 4, the newer 8 GB sticks tend to be single rank, while the newer 16 gig sticks tend to be dual rank. And if you're confused about the math there, one rank is made up of 8 ICs. This means that even if you won't use all of it, 32 gigabytes of memory may be the sweet spot for speed today, though this will keep changing as IC capacity increases. But remember that whether you see real benefits really depends on your workload, and more ranks can paradoxically add more latency depending on what you're doing. So do your research and see if that trade-off is worth it. For whatever it is you get upon your PC, I don't know what it is, and frankly I don't want to know. What I think you do want to know is about hitting the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe.